Fantastic to see so many of you here again at the main chamber event of the month. Fantastic. Now, just a little bit of advanced warning. You might want to charge your glasses. I know it's lunchtime, I know it's Wednesday, but we're going to have a little toast after the speeches before lunch. So if you want to charge with wine or water or the non-alcoholic wine, then please do. So we seem to be at an interesting juncture this month. We've had a very uplifting Queen's Platinum Jubilee, which is just behind us, which has re-emphasised the importance of maintaining a focus on community, looking after one another, and relishing the freedom, safety and security we have here in stark contrast to many other parts of the world. The phenomenal lifetime service of Her Majesty is an example to us all, and she's arguably the most accomplished statesman the world has seen. Political turbulence in Westminster, less than a mile away from Buckingham Palace, where the conduct, values and behaviour laid out in recent reports are frankly an embarrassment. Regardless of Boris Johnson's narrow victory in Monday's vote amongst Tory backbenchers, the reputation of the British government is heavily tarnished, which helps none of us. The contrast between the examples set by the monarch and the Prime Minister could not be more stark, and the damage this does to the country is clear to see. And of course, we have the forthcoming elections here in Jersey, which gives us a real chance for a positive approach to dealing with the challenges we shall face over the next few years as an island society and as an island economy. Fantastic to see some of the politicians in the room today too, and the wannabe politicians. So these events all sit in the context of geopolitical and economic drivers that may seem remote from us here, but which can cause us quite significant challenge. Just think about supply chain shortages, rapidly increasing costs and the availability of labour. These are all issues that are prevalent in the UK, but that impact us equally and sometimes even more deeply here in Jersey. The tone of our approach to these issues will affect the outcomes. Ever the optimist, though, I'm hopeful that our upcoming election will bring a level of acuity, honesty and decency in our politics here in Jersey that reflect our need for a community spirit and which bucks the trends and divisions in democratic societies elsewhere. Indeed, how else will we find workable solutions to these potentially intractable problems? I'm confident that this style of leadership and behaviour would make for better policies, better decision-making, a better society and a stronger economy. I hope I don't sound naive in wishing for this, but my tenure as the Chamber President has taught me that our case is best made by reasoned argument delivered with respect, rather than louder, more aggressive interventions we see all too often, which are invariably lacking in substance. On the theme of community spirit, though, as Murray said, we've got a speaker here today who's an expert in the support that we as the Jersey community give to other communities around the world that are in need of our help. Simon Boas, Director, Jersey Overseas Aid, will be talking to us about Jersey's international development programme and the common mistakes that donors make. Simon, welcome. We're really looking forward to talking to you after lunch. You don't need the podium. You can just walk about and you're still this high. It'll be fine. We have fantastic sponsors this month who are making this all possible. Butterfield, a huge thank you to you. Butterfield provide a range of banking, trust and investment services based in 10 different jurisdictions around the world, which are informed by local expertise but backed by global resources. To tell you more about Butterfield, please welcome their Head of Lending, Ed Jones.
Thank you, Jennifer, for your very warm welcome. And actually, you covered most of my marketing speech perfectly, so I've got even little to say. And I'm going to make this extremely brief because nobody wants to listen to a long, boring sponsor's speech. We are here for a different reason. But just to give you a small, brief background, Butterfield has been operating for over 160 years, predominantly, initially, and presently head office out of Bermuda. Our second largest banking presence in Cayman, and our third being developed in the Channel Islands. Our goal and where we've come from and our bread and butter is to be the end-to-end financial services provider to the jurisdictions where we support and operate from. We've been in the Channel Islands now for 30 years, and we've been in Jersey for 4 to 5 years. We are focused on the offshore jurisdictions. We are focused and support the islands which we operate in. That is so meaningful to us as a business and absolutely key. Our plan is to grow. We've started with mortgages last year. We did £110 million worth of mortgages in the last year across the Channel Islands. We've got a vast range of deposit products as well for end-to-end providers, both on the retail side, personal banking, and corporate as well. We are very pleased to promote and work with and support the Jersey Chamber of Commerce. Promoting change and promoting trade, and ultimately prosperity to Jersey is key to us. Jersey's success is our success. And this is the way that we and our business think. And we cannot be more supportive to that. Equally, why we are very keen to learn and hear more about the Jersey Overseas Aid, how meaningful we are as an island globally, and how we can help support the global plight. So I will leave you without further ado. Enjoy your lunches, and I look forward to the rest of the day. Thank you very much.
Just before lunch, I've got a very large glass of wine here. I shall struggle my way through that during lunch. But now, many of you will be aware of this already, but the Queen can be referred to as the Duke of Normandy in Jersey. And the reason for that is the Duke of Normandy title dates back to the Middle Ages. And as the Duke was the ruler of the Duchy of Normandy, of which Jersey was a part at that point, the British monarchy relinquished claims to continental Normandy in 1259, but the Channel Islands remained part of the former Duchy of Normandy under the rule of the British monarch, hence why we can call the Queen the Duke of Normandy. So a little bit of background. Please be upstanding for our Platinum Jubilee toast. Ladies and gentlemen, the Duke of Normandy, our Queen. Enjoy your lunch.